You all know how to make a perfect Teh Tarik? Want me to teach you not? Perfect one. Teh Tarik. Once more. Wow, Ira, how you doing? Pro, are you? Oh, I see it before. Oh, okay. Hey, Christopher also know. Hey, looks like you remember. Remember, you have to put a small, like not secubit, less than secubit salt. Put inside. Yeah. And then when you buy those condensed milk, right? Make sure the condensed milk is like they state there one. LEBIH. That's the one. Then after that, you when you take that there's a tea pack one, right? You put 2 tea packs in one cup. One standard cup like this, 2 tea packs. One cannot, 1, 2. I mean, it's not up to the semicircle kind of Teh Tarik. 2 tea packs, hot water, creamer. A bit of creamer. Then after that, less than secubit of salt. Then the condensed milk inside. 1 2 then tarik. Then the BUIH. I tell you, semicircle level. Wait, why am I talking Teh Tarik? Come back. Okay, I'm gonna record this whole thing down, and I will make it into a video in YouTube so that you all can rewatch like how to get your plan view, your elevation view in a specific explanation, because like as an overall already, right? Okay, so today this one is like how to do the question. Okay, how to do a question. And of course, there's a few like curves, your inclined plane, okay, your dotted line, all this thing, you have to be careful, right? Okay, everybody, I'm gonna ask you, you have to instantly tell me in the chats. Okay, everyone, there is only 3 different planes that will happen in your diagram. What's the 3 different planes again? 3 things. Okay, number 1, start with H1, horizontal plane. Number 2, what is it? Vertical planes. Horizontal flat one, right? Flat like lying down one. Then vertical is like standing 90 degrees one, right? And finally, you have incline. Thank you. Incline means slide. Fantastic. It's a slide. Very good. But I remember I said the slide, most of the time, I don't care whether it's a plan view or maybe elevation view. Can you display the actual length? Most of the time, you cannot display the actual length, right? So you need to represent it using something. So we will do it in the questions, okay? But vertical planes and your horizontal plane, of course, you can display the whole thing using actual length. But there's one funny thing, everyone. There is still student ask me this thing one. There's still student ask me this, You know what they ask again? Teacher, I think last week I mentioned that. Teacher, full scale, I have to draw exactly 8 cm. Meme face for you, Abo. Then students say the other one, teacher, the 8 cm can draw 8.1. Teacher, can draw 7.9. You say like, cannot. Cannot. People say 8 cm already. Follow 8 cm. Okay, get Okay, now. So it must be exactly. I already say full scale 8 cm. 8 cm. Okay. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. I remember I said the next very important message when you do a particular question, right? Don't focus on reading every single part, because on horizontal, vertical, incline, everything you can see it yourself, right? The important thing is you skip everything and focus on 2 things. What's the 2 main info that you have to be very sensitive of? Okay, see, this class can answer me or not. Yesterday, 2 students pro. One is Mason. The other one is Jiachen. Like seconds only, boom me the 2 answers already. Ira, perfect, you see. Okay, what's the 2 very important words that you're gonna be very sensitive of when you look through the whole big paragraph there? You don't have to look through the whole thing, right? You see, Xinye and Ira, them fast, win already. Number 1, focus on the word midpoints, right? Number 2, focus on the numbers or maybe the length, you're right. So is there any midpoints here? Yes, there. Correct. So midpoint here, you see, the M, not D. Sometimes I might see it wrongly. You have to be careful as well. So M is the midpoint over here. So I already separated it into 4 and 4. And don't forget, because the one that I show you, it's SPM. Okay, it's SPM type question. So when you move to the top, kawan-kawan sekalian, all the informations above in part A, right, you have to copy down below, But luckily, they put everything there for you already. So good. Okay, for your part B there. Okay, so I know there's one midpoint there, so other information you can just skip it. Okay, now the next very important solving part, the answering technique. Okay, number 1, can you see plan view there, everyone? Plan view, it means from the top is like the God's view. Okay, you view from the top is like the bird there. You look down. Correct? Okay, now there's one very important message. Steps, not message. Can you tell me when you draw plan view, right? You always start off with what? Just now, Jared mentioned the word already. Start with B1, everyone. Start with B1. Yes. you always start with the base, the bottom, right? Okay, the base. And the base is only a what? It's only a frame for you to start. Okay, it's only a frame for you to start. And that frame, everyone, I'm sketching for you, but you have to draw actual length. Huh? Okay, now, the whole base, I will draw it using a sketch. And please draw it nicely. Okay, so this is what? This is my 8 cm, oops, 8 cm and my 8 cm. And I draw the base already. Okay, let me see. Oh, serious, Syed. You're using Bluetooth, is it? Bluetooth keyboard. Because it happens to my Bluetooth keyboard. Yeah. Okay. So I come back. See, everybody. Oh, using wired. I'm using Bluetooth, but it comes out the way, you know, sometimes I press, then suddenly a few words comes out. Then like not very what? Like sensitive one. But I buy those 20 ringgit one. Then in the end my brother passed me this Logitech. Like expensive one. But not mine. My brother passed it to me, then it solved the problem really. So everyone, good stuff is always better. Especially not to say branded, but reliable one. Majority of the user buy it one, right? Try to buy that. Okay. Why I suddenly say that? Okay, come back. Okay, now everybody, the next one. Once I draw the frame ready, the second thing will be what? Okay, I draw here. The base is to act as a frame. Okay, so we are done with this. And the important thing is to look from the top. So when you look from the top, there's one very important thing. You have to look at this very important flat surface. What is that flat surface name called? Start with H1. So we have to next, okay, this is the first thing. Next thing is to look at the horizontal surface. Okay, horizontal plane. Kawan-kawan sekalian. I dig my nose for a while. Can you tell me the two specific horizontal surface alphabets or not? I repeat, this point is M. This point is M. Okay, come. Quick. See you can answer or not. Let me drink. I didn't drink Milo. I drink Teh Tarik. Teh Tarik or not? Want me to teach you or not? Perfect one. Teh Tarik. Who wants to know? Wow, Ira, how you know one? Pro, are you? Wow, got search one. Oh, I see it before. Oh, okay. Hey, Christopher also know. Hey, looks like you all remember. Remember, you have to put a small, like not secubit, you know, less than secubit salt. Put inside. Yeah. And then when you buy those condensed milk, right? Make sure the condensed milk is like they state there one. LEBIH. That's the one. Then after that, you when you take that there's a tea pack one, right? You put 2 tea packs in one cup. One standard cup like this. 2 tea packs. 2. One cannot. 1, 2. I mean, it's not up to the Siri Merlot kind of Teh Tarik. 2 tea packs, hot water, creamer. I repeat, a creamer. Then after that, less than secubit of salt. Then the condensed milk is like bancho, then tarik, then the BUIH. I tell you, Siri Merlot level. Wait, why am I talking Teh Tarik? Okay, come back. Now, everybody, the 2 planes are, okay, a few students mentioned to me already. The 2 planes I highlight for you. Okay, number 1 over here. That's the first plane. That's the second horizontal plane. And why do I emphasize on horizontal plane? Because horizontal plane is the one where you can express actual length. So that's why we focus on that. So there's a 6 cm and 4 cm there. 6 cm, 4 cm. So I draw that first. So I plot there 2 cm. And then over here 6 cm. So I will just separate it. So 2 cm and 6 cm there. And after that, I will just connect this first so that I get the, oops. Remember, I'm just sketching for you. You draw using actual length. Okay, so once I have this, The next one will be I will take my ruler and put the midpoint there. Ding. So the midpoint over here shows me like the 4 cm, 4 cm thing. Eventually take this point, draw to the what? To the most side of it over here. And of course, this one you draw to the most side of it. And this thing forms the two right angle triangles that we see just now, the true triangles, correct? Now, once you get the two triangles there, everyone, the headache part comes in already. Can you tell me the curved surface for cylinder you can present or not? You can see that, right? From the top, you can see the curved surface, you can see the two triangles and the slide there. But the curved surface, you can see, but you can express it or not. Just put it there as a what? As a rectangle, just like your what? Just like your, okay, not here with me, your toilet roll. You can only present a rectangle for your toilet roll, okay, as in side view, right? Okay, everybody, the next part will be the triangle. Where this triangle, a lot of students, okay, consider they draw correctly, it's just that they have some confusion there, they ask me. Okay, my question to everybody is like this. Now, everybody look at this. I want to look at my not my screen here, but my face. And now there's a plane over here in front of you. And my palm over here, right, is my horizontal plane. Okay, my horizontal plane. And there is a what? There is a standing right angle triangle in front of you. Okay, standing right angle triangle in front of you. My question is like this. Okay, my question is like this. Okay, can you see the hypotenuse over here? I will describe it as hypotenuse. Okay, the hypotenuse over here. And the base over here where I stick on, okay, it sticks on my horizontal plane. Okay, my horizontal plane, it sticks on it, or this thing is stand vertically. If let's say I'm going to go to the top and do plan view, I'm going to look down, do plan view. Agree or not, I will be able to see this line, the horizontal line. This one, understand that? You all got it? Now, so you don't agree, you have to let me know. Okay, so now, agree or not, this line where I said I can see from the top, because I'm supposed to draw plan view, right? I'm going to look down. Okay, so this line block the line at the bottom where it stands on the plane. Agree or not? So the idea is the same, the idea is the same. Can you see this right angle triangle where it stands on this IJHG plane? And this K to M, not K to D, K to M is just right above the M to H. That's why you won't be able to display MH but the KD, because it's on the same line. Everybody got it? Got it? And same applies to your KG. Same applies to your KG, where it's on top of GH. You can't draw it out. You can only present the what? The KM, sorry, not KD, KM, and your KG. So this is what I'm going to tell like students, because they say that, teacher, actually I draw halfway already. They say this is the halfway answer, They say I don't know how to present the two triangles there. But suppose the answer is correct already. You got it? So I'm going to do the labeling now. Okay, I'm going to do labeling now. So like what I mentioned, everyone, this topic, right, even if I draw it using full scale, right, I don't think students manage to understand as well. The important thing towards this chapter, right, is that the teacher itself, I mean, as in like me, okay, the teacher itself have to make sure he is able to explain to an extent the student is able to imagine it. But I don't know whether I can do it or not. Okay, so if I can't do it, you have to tell me again so I can use another way to express again. Okay, can so you have to know that, as in you don't know, just let me know. So I'm gonna do the labeling now. You check whether you get the same alphabets or not. So I will get my E over here /D, and over here it will be one J there, and this will be K, H, and C, and over here there will be this middle M, and over here there will be I, F, A, and then GB. That's all. Number 2, the elevation. Nah. Yes, Kaijin, what you want to ask me? Did I miss out your question? Oh, you mean as in wait, I know what you mean already, Kajin. You mean like if you draw it this way, is it? Yes. Yes. This is what I'm gonna say in the second part. So for plan view, you draw whatever direction is up to you. It's up to you because they didn't mention that, right? Now, but I just burped with my Teh Tarik. Number 2, can you see the word elevation means side view? Plan view, you focus on horizontal. Look at the answering technique. Plan view, focus on horizontal. Elevation, focus on what? Yes, vertical. Thank you. You see, they already mentioned that for you. Vertical, guys. You see, they put that already. Focus on vertical. And this is what I have to mention to everybody, especially Kaijin just now reminded me on that. Teacher, the direction for elevation must be it must be fixed on, is it? The answer is yes, because they already mentioned the word parallel to BC. So meaning start with a straight line BC right at the bottom part there. So the BC obviously shows 8 cm. So I'll put that 8 cm. Okay or not? And remember, don't break your lines. So sekali draw everything up. Okay. So now I'm gonna ask everyone, agree or not? The first two, I repeat, we want to focus on vertical planes. Ignore the all the slide first. Ignore that. Okay, everybody. Now see. So 8 cm done already. So I'm gonna go up 2 cm, right? This one 2 cm. You see by the side 2 cm. This one go up 2 cm and go up 2 cm again. So you notice that by the two side of it, right? You have to go up 2 cm here, and you have to go up 4 cm here. You have to sekali draw everything. You don't break it up. You don't draw 2 cm already, then you draw another 2 cm. Your line will be senget a bit. So try not to. So sekali draw everything. Yeah. Okay. Raja, don't worry. I just don't write your name can already. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. So once you do that, right, just draw there and you put that 2 cm. And over here 2 cm as well. Okay, so I just erase a bit. Make sure it looks kind of like 2 cm. I repeat, make sure. Full scale. Okay, full scale. No worries, Raja. Okay, now you draw to the down part here. So can you see I'm done with what? I'm done with my first two plane where I can see I first see it. The first two planes where I first see it. Okay, now if you go behind, is there any more vertical planes? This one tricky question. Is there any more vertical? I repeat, vertical planes. The answer is no. No more vertical planes. But what? What is that? Raja mentioned that already. What is that? But there's a. You see, you go in that. This one done already. You go in already. You go in again. Aish. That's a what? Alamak. That's a curved surface behind. Correct? Curved surface behind. Okay. Tell me this curved surface shows how many cm? If let's say you're going to convert into a 2D picture, from a 3D, you're going to make it 2D. Just like a 3D house, you are redrawing into an architecture blueprint. Blueprint will be 2D, right? Okay. So this is a 2 cm length. If I draw this radius out, it's actually 1 cm, 1 cm. So maximum height you can display is only 1 cm. So I'm going to put a 1 cm to the top. Okay, 1 cm over here. I just draw a line there. So I'm going to connect them. Okay, wait. So I go up a bit. So make sure actual scale, because mine a bit hard for you. Hard for me to like draw in a very, very how's it? Like proper actual scale for it to see. So make sure you use ruler and draw nicely. Okay, for me. Okay, everyone. Is my drawing correct? Why no? Because you notice, this one you still can see, this part. But this part behind, right, partially blocked by your right angle triangle already. So that's why you have to erase it, or maybe you can straight away draw it. Okay. This part, you must make sure it becomes dotted. But the other part, you can remain it as a straight line because you can see it. You can see it. Understand? Okay, understand, not? Can, Now, so everyone, is this my final answer? As in straight line, don't talk about labeling yet. Just straight line only. Is my lines everything correct now? Lines, is my lines correct for now? Tell me who is missing. This is the most common error that I see among all the answers that you all sent to me. Jared, you mentioned the wrong alphabet to me, but I know what you're trying to say. Okay, yes, I have a missing one. Yes, Jared, thank you. The rest also answered correctly. Yes, I missed out the M, where the M is the what? Is the midpoint where it shows a triangle, correct? So I'm gonna put an M right in the middle, so I have to label it. Okay, so there's an M here, so I put that M. Okay, right in the middle, that M. So this will be 4 cm, 4 cm, so I label nicely. And everyone, dotted line or straight line? Again, blocked by the KGH line right in front of you. So you make sure you get a dotted line like this. Okay, so this will be the actual drawing. Actual drawing of the whole elevation view from Y. Then now I have to do the labeling as in the what's it called? The alphabets lah. So the bottom part here we have our B/A. Start with the first alphabet that you see, C/B. And then you go up a bit, you get a H/J, and then E, and go up a bit. Okay, go up a bit. Is there any alphabets there? Nope, in the middle there's no alphabets, right? Then what else? What else? You have the highest part there, K. Then over here, nothing. Then you go down a bit, you get G, I, and F. Okay. So is there any more missing thing that I didn't write it? Don't have, because these two parts there's no alphabet, so I cannot label anything. Okay, and no nothing for me to write there. Okay, let me see what you all asked me. Like, where's the line in fine plane intersect? Yeah, is at the back. Ira is at the back. Correct. That's why we use dotted line to present the line already. Because blocked by your KGH plane, right? You can see that because you look from here, right? This line KM blocked by this very big triangle already, so you can't see it. That's why I put dotted line here. You can see it. Okay, nice. Okay, everyone, this one okay? Fine. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the next part. Next part. Okay, the next very important error is on the second part beside. Okay, the second part beside. Okay, second part beside. So I'm gonna make it smaller now. Okay, make it smaller. Womb, like this. And look at part B. Okay, but before I look at part B, right? I'm gonna check out the information above. Okay, see whether there's any missing info, because I say A and B link. It's an SPM question. Okay, now so I'm gonna go up. Your 3 cm, your 1 cm, your 6 cm, and 222, everything I have to label down. So I just put there 3 cm, 1 cm, 222, and then 3 cm. What else? 8 cm. Okay, 8 cm over here, 8. And the bottom part there, 6 cm. Okay, everything I have ready. Okay, good. Now, tell me again. I don't want to do the reading because I say no point on, waste your time. What's the most important two info that you're going to be sensitive with? Number one, start with M1. What's that? Start with M1. Mom, I need a Teh Tarik. Wait. Midpoint, correct. Okay, the next one starts with L. What's that? Liang J, I need a Teh Tarik. Wait. Length, you're right. Okay, length. Now, length or maybe numbers lah, same thing. Okay, good. So I have everything ready. Everything's there. So I notice this is the important word, right? So go there and label it. L to V 8 cm. So since I have 3 cm here already, so the remaining 5 cm there lah. 5 cm this whole thing. 8 cm. See, steady, everything there already. Okay, now everything is there already. there is one error I want you to change for me. This one is the error. This one is X. The error that I made there. Okay. So this question here, right? This question here, I tell you cannot. Oh, when I look at this, right? A lot of students, they missed out. They totally just blank. I'm like, huh? Why? Syed, do you know why you feel mathematics class always so fast? Do you know why? Anyone got this kind of feeling like mathematics like very fast, like go off already? You know why? Got this feel, right? Why? Because the class fun. Ma. Okay. Yeah. When the class is too interesting, this is what happened. It ends very fast. Imagine the class is like super boring. You feel like, oh, the class is like so boring. When it will end. That's the point. When you learn something, it will be like super fast. That's why when the class is interactive and I say something stupid, right? You are like, oh, teacher, these kind of things are interesting. I want to listen to it. But not like everybody treat that as super interesting. Okay, like maybe I can, cover like 60-70% of the students like, oh, teacher interesting. Not everybody lah. Okay, everyone, come back. So elevation again. Elevation focus on what again? Plan you focus on horizontal. Elevation you focus on vertical. Of course, I'm happier, right? Yeah. So that's why I have to be energetic so that you all know that mathematics actually can do it like quite fun, right? But I have to emphasize this, everyone. Okay. I teach maths. Okay. Does it means that I like maths very much? This is a very good question. I teach maths, right? I'm a maths tutor. Does it means I'm like my favorite subject is maths? No. Okay, no. My favorite subject is not maths. Yeah, my favorite subject got two: accounts and drawing, of course. Okay, so mathematics is never my favorite subject. Never. Okay, torture me, cow, I tell you. It's just that why I teach maths, because I like what I mentioned, right? The reason why I know maths, okay, students here, teacher, your maths so pro means you like maths. No, it's just that I managed to understand it, so I share with everybody. That's all. Yeah. Okay. So you will know one. Whenever you understand a certain thing, right? Okay, you understand a certain thing, then you can get those things like very fast and like, oh, okay, it works like this. That's why if you don't understand a certain thing, right, try to find in any different sources, like ask student, ask friend, ask teacher. YouTube is the best way to learn. My whole Adobe, my Procreate drawing app, everything YouTube I learned it. Yeah. Okay. So there are so many ways that you can learn now. Okay, so many ways you can learn. Okay, come back. So focus on vertical. Then they say as view from X parallel to QR, then you know draw QR first, right? So I'm going to draw my QR here. Let me take this away. I don't want this. Okay. So I draw my QR here. I draw green color. Okay, so QR, 6 cm. So that's my QR, 6 cm. So I put that 6 cm. Then of course, you know the plane is like a very obvious 6 by 3 lah. So let's draw a rectangle. Okay, rectangle, 6 by 3. Okay, like this lah. So after I get my 6 by 3, so I put a 3 cm there. Okay, 3 cm there. I'm gonna ask everyone, because they say we have to separate to 3 equal parts, right? So I'm gonna separate to 3 equal parts. Ding, ding, 3 equal parts. So whatever things that they write, I follow. They put that double slash there to indicate equal length, so I follow. They put a 90-degree there, then I follow, right? Then what happened is I have this 2 cm there, of course I label 2 cm, 2 cm, and 2 cm. And now it says go up 3 cm. So I'm done with this part. I'm trying to work out this part. So 3 cm go up. Then 1 cm go up. It says that way, so I follow lah. Okay, 1 cm, 3 cm. So I label that nicely 1 cm. And this one 3 cm. And now from the highest part to the bottom part here, right, you connect them. But wait, do you need any Pythagoras nor trigonometry kind of calculation to get the slide? I emphasize in every single class, no. The maximum the hardest calculation you get is this one. Can you see just now you get LV 8 cm? 8 minus 3 equals to 5. That's the hardest calculation you get. The rest, everything drawing. Okay, the rest, everything drawing. Remember that, huh? So this one you know already. Okay, so I just put that 5 cm. So now to the side of it, right, I have to extend another how many cm? 5 cm way. So extend another 5 cm. Make sure it's like on the correct line, huh? Okay, extend 5 cm. So I put there 5 cm, 3 cm. So the other 3 cm, I just ignore it because one side can already. Okay, everyone, once you are done, right? Okay, finally, because it's a triangle right now, so I just have to draw to the other side now. So I straight draw to the other side. Oops. Okay, like this, everyone. Is this my final answer? No. No, you're right. No. So yes, you need the dotted line because it's like blocked by the two front plane, right? Yes, you're right. You see, you're so smart. So now I take my not calculator. I take my eraser. I take my eraser. So this is what I do. Erase, 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 put like dotted line, right? Put dotted line. Because it's like hidden behind, right? So I just put dotted line. Or maybe you straight away draw dotted line, it would be like best lah. Okay, so drawing wise done already. So this is the part where students go wrong. They ignore the triangle already, basically. And now I have to do my labeling. Okay, my labeling, I have my highest point there, L. And I have my /M, of course. What else? Then I go to the front because you have DE, so D/E. Then I have my C/F. If I missed out, you let me know because sometimes I might misread it. C/F. All the questions I do instantly. Okay, I didn't prepare it. Then you have your PW. Then you have your QV and then /P. Is that P? You got two P. I just noticed that. Do you notice there's a P here and there's a P also? Wow, win already, huh? I didn't notice that also. Okay, then after that, you have this R, U, and N, and what else? Okay, then we have this one, A/H. So A/H. And then over here, you have this little thing there called B/G. Then the side there, you got this S/T. Okay. So everyone, is there any missing part? Okay, let me check like one more time. Tung 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 tung, correct? Tung tung tung, yes. And then this one side there, tung tung. And then over here like tung tung, correct? CF, DE, AH, right? PW, correct? QVT, QVP, done. Okay, everyone, I basically mentioned like most of the things that you need to know already, as well as last week, I remember we do something relating to this, remember not? This part over here, we say that there's a 4 cm there. After you get this 4 cm, take your compass, then you poke in the middle, you have to label the midpoint first. You open the radius and draw a circle, then you'll be able to construct the half cylinder. So everything I mentioned to you already. So this chapter officially, okay, you can throw already. But make sure the rest of it, you try it first. Try up to an extent, you look at it, you don't feel like vomit. You look at it, you know, easy. Then you can throw the book already. Not throw, keep the book. Okay, because there's plenty of questions I prepared for you already. Okay, so wrap up